management rights. So with that being said, we are live in YouTube land. Drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going to go. Sound of the tone. Watch out front, guys. Watch it out front. It is clear. Just keep it clean, kids. Keep it clean. Off the gas when you're being marshaled. Off the gas when you're being marshaled. Sperlin leading out. He gets it wrong in the back jump section. Byers trying to go big with the mini. Xander Valenci trying to run like the rabbit scared, leading us out early on. Juan Pettenker in that top three. Right now it is Xander Valenci on top. Looks like Jason Graham in the 2. Bettenker in the 3. Valenta in the 4. Watching the back quad, watching the back quad. Race number 1 on deck, race number 2. 17.5 lock timing, B main event. Coming up at you next, 17.5 lock, B main. Coming at you next. I will need lots of volunteer marshals to help me out with the next race. Lots of volunteer and experienced marshals to help me out with the next race. Will be appreciated. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Thank you, Ryan. Marshall out front. Mike. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. Mike doubled. Mike. Other Mike. You're not the only Mike out there. Xander Valenci leading out. Jason Graham in the 2. Juan Bettenker in the 3. Owen Barnard in the 4. Byers, Graham, Valenta. Watching the back quad, watching the back quad, watching the back quad. Other way, Juan. Xander Valenci leading out. Jason Graham in the 2. Marshall out front there. Marshall out front. Thank you, Justin. $17.5 lock timing, B main event. Coming up at you next. $17.5 lock, B main. Coming up at you next. Marshall in front of the driver's stand. It's Xander Valenci on top. Jason Graham in the 2. Bettenker in the 3.
2 minutes left.
Byers in the 4. Graham, Barnard, Valenta. Watching for the driver's stand. It is clear. Thank you, Justin. Race number 2. 17.5. Lock timing, B main event. Coming at you next. Watching for the driver's stand, watching the quad section, watching the quad section. Quad section is clear. It's Xander Valenci leading out, 3:45 in. 1:15 to go, 1:15 to go. Watching center, watching center. Thank you, Justin. Watching the back quad, watching the back quad, watching the back quad.
1 minute left.
Drivers, you got 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Watching in 3 and 4 of the oval. Watching 3 and 4 of the oval. It is clear. Mike. I got no words for that. Xander Valenci leading out. Jason Graham in the 2. Juan Bettenker in the 3. Byers, Graham, Barnard, Valenta. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. Thank you, Jacob. Watching 3 and 4, watching 3 and 4. Less than 10, drivers, less than 10, less than 10, less than 10. There you go, Mr. Valenta. Good job. Time has expired. You will all be done when you cross the finish line.
Done.
Owen, you are done. Robert Valenta,
Robert
you are
Valenta
done.
Jason
Owen
Graham
Barnard,
done.
you are done. Jason Graham, you are done. Top two going to find their way. That's going to be Valenti and Owen Barnard. You are bumped into that A main event. Owen Barnard and Jason Graham, you guys are going to be in that A main. Do you guys want to run the A main? I'll take that as a
John
yes.
Badenker done.
All right, I'll stop. Marshall, go grab those blowers.
The race is completed.
Grab the blowers. Novice drivers, I need you guys back on the track. The corner marshal, please. And race number 2, 17.5 lock timing, B main event, coming up at you next. Thanks, RP. All right, novice drivers, I need you guys back on the track, please. Novice drivers, back on the track. Xander Valencia and Owen Barnard, you are going to race number 3, so you're going to be up next. Any of those are charged? No, right there. Novice drivers, I need you guys back on the track, please. Novice drivers, I need you guys back on the track, please. I got Sperlin there. Xander there. Hatch is right there. Jason Graham, where you at? Right there. Awesome possum. I got one over there. Hey, Logan. You want a marshal for Robert for me right here on cone 2 for me if you would? All right, guys, let's go and roll them out. Check them in. Roll them out right here on cone 2.
Purple Stallion. James C. Chucky Stacker. Chris Byers. Michael Pichos.
Never.
John
I
Henry
would never
III.
haze on you. You're entirely too cool to be hazed on. All right, this is your 17.5 lock time B main event.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Find your way
Jerry
into
Lamb.
the A main.
Niels Klenchich.
With that being said, no more laps. Get our cars lined up. Chucky Stacker on the pole. Nils Klenshaw in the 2. Chris Knowlton on the 3. Michael Pukowitz on the 4.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Henry on the 6. Nelson on the 7. Byers on the 8. Say on the 9. We're on the 10. Novice drivers, please be wary of your areas.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Get the cars as quickly and expeditiously as possible. I need a volunteer marshal on cone number 3 off the quad section. I need a volunteer marshal on cone number 3. Thank you, Caden. You can be right there and help out the youngster. I will hop down over here. I got Logan over there, Sperlin there. We got all the key spots covered. All right.
Less than 5.
You kids know the routine. Let's keep it clean. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Top 2 going to find their way into the A. Sound of the tone. Keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. Restart, restart, restart. Gentlemen, you know my routine. Which means pretty much what? We make it through the first couple turns without that much stupidity. Cool EO. All right. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Everybody's got their first breath going on at the sound of the tone. Marshall out front. Hatch. There you go. Good job. Nicely done there, Mr. Hatch. Appreciate that. All right, we are kind of locked and loaded. I've seen better. I've definitely seen worse. Leading us out is going to be Chucky Stacker. JH3 in the 2. Paul Weir in the 3. Say, Clenshaw, Knowlton. Clenshaw getting it wrong. Going to drop a spot. Back to Pukowitz. And go. Good job. Thank you very much, Chris. Good job. Nicely done, Nils. Back out of front going to be Chucky Stacker. Weir now finding his way into the top 2. Henry getting it wrong in the wagon wheel. So Paul Weir trying to rise the ranks into that A main. Rough bit of luck for qualifying on Paul. He's got it going on, though. I'll stop talking about him. Watch it up front, guys. Watch it up front. Good job, Xander. It is Chucky Stacker leading out. Chris, you got the leader coming up on you next. Please hold your line. Good job. And Craig, you'll have leader coming up on you. Thank you very much. Now Henry back into the 2. Weir dropping into the 3. Whoa, Henry getting it wrong. Gets into Wiggly Quiggly land. Weir back up into the 2. Henry into the 3. Second and third. Through the back jump section they go. Going up the hill. That is your final transfer battle going on. Say in the 4. Knowlton, Pukowitz, Clenshaw, Lamb. Going to be your running order. Stacker getting it wrong in the center section. Oh, why are you making me run like that, Chucky? All right, so with that being said, back up front, Henry now getting it wrong. Marshall in the center, Marshall in the center. Stacker back up on top. We're going to drop it to the 3. First, second, and third. Working on timing scoring. Craig, you'll have second in front of you, third behind you. And game on. Nicely done, good sir. Say in the 4. Pukowitz in the 5. Now Knowlton in the 4. Say dropping it to the 5. Pukowitz in the 6. That'll be third working there. Chris, please hold your line. Nicely done. Henry leading out. Stacker in the 2. Weir in the 3. First, second, and third. Rocking and gripping by timing and scoring. Through the back jump section they go. Henry getting it wrong. Bottom of the hill. Caden right there to get him. So now Chucky Stacker back out on top. Weir into the 2. Stacker gets it wrong. Weir comes up short. Henry just waiting to pick up some pieces.
2 minutes left.
It is Chucky Stacker leading out. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. Stacker gets it wrong. Weir gets it wrong. And then Henry gets it wrong. Oh, my goodness. Lord. You can't script anything like this. So back out up front, Paul Weir now going to be taking over the top spot. Let's keep it clean, kids. Henry in the 2, Stacker in the 3. Watch back jump section, watch back jump section. It is clear. Paul Weir leading out. Chucky Stacker in the 2. Stacker gets it wrong in the center. Henry now up into the 2. So now Paul Weir, dare I say it, 340 in. Shaking like Sean Sanchez going through a gummy bear withdrawal. Weir on top. Henry in the 2. Stacker in the 3. Watch top of the hill. Thank you, Logan. Good job. And then it's going to be Knowlton, Pukowitz. Watch bottom of the hill. Watch bottom of the hill. Thank you, Mr. Sperlin.
1 minute left.
Stacker still giving chase on Henry. Through the back jump section they go. Meanwhile, Paul Weir channeling his inner woo-saw. Leading out, and he hooks up a pipe. Here comes Henry now, and then Stacker gets it wrong. Ay. Let's get the cars on the wheels, please. Thank you very much. We are good to go. We're leading out. Mr. Lamb, that will be leader and second coming up on you next. Please hold your line. With 30 seconds left to go, 30 seconds left to go. It's Paul Weir. He gets it wrong in the center. Henry gets it wrong. Good grief. Stacker's still sitting in the 3. Now it's Knowlton in the 3. So Knowlton waiting to pick up some pieces. Your top 2 front runners going by timing and scoring. Jerry Lamb, that is first and second coming upon you next. Please hold your line. With less than 5, it's going to be a run to the line. Who's got it? Who wants it? Time has expired. You will be done.
James
done. Say you are done.
Niels Clench is done.
Nils,
Craig
you are
Nelson
done.
done.
Craig, you are done.
Chris Byers done.
Byers, you are done. Paul
Purple
Weir.
Stallion done. John Henry,
John
done.
Henry, you
Jerry
are
Lamb
all
done.
done. Lamb, you are done. Henry and Paul, I
Kickstand
assume
done.
you're going into the A main, correct? Paul and John, you guys are going to run the A main, correct?
Michael Pichot is done.
Hello. Paul, John, you're going to run the A main, correct? Thank
Chucky
you
Stacker
very
done.
much. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshall's grab those blowers. Thank you, Mr. Hatch. Hi. I don't like running that much. All right. Novice A main coming up at you next.
The race is completed.
Drivers from race number 2, I need all 10 of you back out on the track, please. Paul Weir, Henry, rolling into that A main event. You know what? Let's do this. What? I don't know. It's going to be number 6. Okay. I do 1 restart. Or better yet, I can do no restarts and then, okay, then that's fine. I appreciate the feedback, Mr. Lamb. Thank you. Paul Weir, John Henry, and Chris Knowlton, you guys are in the A main. Weir, Henry, Knowlton. That's an 11-car 17.5 A main. So this moving forward, there will be 0 restarts. If you guys wad yourselves up in the first turn, there you go. That's what's going to happen. I give everyone the doubt as much as possible. So we'll just remove that doubt. Roll them out, check them in, novice A main. Qualifying on the pole will be Logan Meyer. In the 2 will be Nate Manassi. In the 3 will be Robert Valenta. Or excuse me, not Robert Valenta. I'm reading it incorrectly. Let's try that one more time. Logan Meyer on the pole. Nate Manassi in the 2. Justin Clark in the 3. Johnny Rossiter the 9 in the 4. Matt Barnard in the 5. John Rossiter the 8 in the 6. Aiden Martinez in the 7. Steve Meyer in the 8. Xander Valencia in the 9. And Owen Barnard
John Rossiter
on the 10.
Steve Meyer. Xander Valencia.
And with that, no more laps. No more laps. We'll get our cars lined up. No more laps. We'll get our cars lined up. So Logan Meyer on the pole. Nate Manass in the 2. Justin Clark in the 3. Johnny Rossiter the 9 in the 4. Matt Barnard in the 5. John Rossiter the 8.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Aiden Martinez
Justin
in the
Clark.
7. Steve Meyer on the 8. Xander Valencia on the 9. And Owen Barnard on the 10. This is our novice A main event. You all know the routine. Have a little fun.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Keep it clean at the start as much as possible. Drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going to go at the sound of the tone. Watching center, guys. Watching center, watching center, watching center, watching center. Race number 4. Short course A main event, you will be up next. Short course A main event, you will be up next. It's going to be Nate Manass leading out. Logan Meyer in the 2. Justin Clark in the 3. Steve Meyer going to be in the 4. Watch from the driver's stand, guys. Watch from the driver's stand. Watch off center double. Watch off center double. Watch off center double. Thank you, Mr. Lamb. Good job. 1 minute in, 4 to go. Logan Meyer now picking up the top spot. Nate Manass in the 2. Justin Clark in the 3. Steve Meyer and Clark going at it. 3rd and 4th. 1:10 in, 4:50 to go. Watching the back quad, watching the back quad. Thank you, Paul. Good job. Race number 4. Short course, A main event. Going to be coming up at you next. Watch out behind you, Nils. Good job. Thank you, James. Thank you, Nils. One there for you, Mr. Lamb. Nicely done. Logan Meyer leading out. Manass, Clark, Rossiter, Meyer, Rossiter, all going at it. Watching center double-double. Watch center double-double. Thank you, James. Watching center triple. Thank you, Mr. Pukowitz. 2 minutes in, 4 to go. 2 minutes in, 4 to go. Logan Meyer leading out. Nate Manass in the 2. Justin Clark in the 3. Johnny Rossiter, the 9. In the 4. Meyer, Rossiter, Barnard, Valenci, Martinez, and Barnard. And Owen, if you can refrain from using reverse, I would appreciate it. Let the marshal get you. Watch on the back jump. Watch on the back jump. Craig, one there for you. Thank you, Jerry. Watch out behind you. Watch out behind you. Good job. Wasn't quite sure he was going a little wide. 2:30 in, 3:30 to go. 2:30 in, 3:30 to go. It is Logan Meyer leading out. Nate Manass in the 2. Justin Clark in the 3. Rossiter the 8 in the 4. Rossiter the 9 in the 5. 3 minutes in, 3 to go. You're watching your Novice A main event. Up next will be my one in the wagon wheel. One in the wagon wheel. Paul. It is clear. One walking down the hill. Thank you, Chucky. Easy, Xander. Watch it in the center triple. Watch center triple. Watch center triple. Thank you, Michael. Logan Meyer leading out. Nate Manass. Whoa, my goodness. Watch it in the center double. Watch center double. Thank you, Mr. Lamb. 3:30 in, 2:30 to go. It is Logan Meyer leading out. Watch bottom of the hill, guys. Watch bottom of the hill. Thank you, Chris. Justin Clark in the 3. Rossiter the 8 in the 4. Watch it up front. Let the marshal get you, guys. Let the marshal get you. Clark and Rossiter going at it for 4th and 5th.
2 minutes left.
Race number 4. Short course, A main event coming up at you next. Short course, A main event coming up at you next. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Watch in front of the driver's stand. Watch in the driver's stand. Look at Say go. Man, that was even close up on the camera. Wait till we rewind that on YouTube. Logan Meyer leading out. Manass in the 2. Rossiter in the 3. Watching center, watching center, watching center. Thank you, Jerry. Watch top of the hill, guys. Watch in front of the driver's stand. When they're, keeping you busy there, Jerry. It is Logan Meyer leading out. Nate Manass in the 2. Rossiter, Barnard.
1 minute left.
Clark, Meyer, Martinez. Valenci gonna take an E early on. Thank you, Jerry. Whoa. Keep it clean, kids. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front with 45 seconds to go. 45 seconds to go. Starting to wind this one down. 35 seconds. Race number 4. Short course, A main event. Coming up at you next. Less than 25. Less than 25. 20 seconds left to go, drivers. 20 seconds left to go. Marshall in a triple. Marshall in a triple. Michael. Thank you very much. Less than 10, guys. Less than 10. Watch in center double-double. Watch center double-double. You're clear, Jerry. Thank you very much. Less than 5, guys. Less than 5. Finish out the laps. You are on. That is going to be time. Everybody's going to be done when you cross the start-finish line. Johnny, you are done.
Matt Barnard done.
Matt, you
Johnny
are
Rossiter,
done.
9 done.
Justin, you
Justin
are
Clark
done. Waiting on everybody else. Keep them rolling, guys. Keep them rolling.
Nate Manass done.
Nate, you are done.
Steve Meyer done. John Rossiter 8 done.
John, you are done. Waiting on a couple. Marshals don't go anywhere, please.
Logan Meyer done.
Logan, you are done. Waiting on Aiden and Owen. Waiting on two.
Owen Barnard done.
And that is a race.
Aiden Martinez
All
done.
stop. Novice driver,
The race is
turn
completed.
them off. Put them down. Come on back out. Find a marshaling spot. Novice drivers, need you all 10 back on the track to corner marshal, please. Race number 4, short course. You will be up next. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. All right, novice drivers, I need all 10 of you back on the track, please. Novice drivers, I need you guys back on the track. Let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. Where are my novice drivers at? I got Xander over there, Logan there. Marshals to your spots, please. Roll them out. Check them in, guys. Roll them out. Check them in.
One minute to the start of the race. Jacindy Alaas. Brooks Canfield. Derek Tracy. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
With that being said,
Kyle
no more
Ash.
laps, no more laps,
Garrett
no more
Passmore.
laps. Kyle Ash on the pole. Bialowis on the 2. Passmore on the 3. Canfield on the 4. Tracy on the 5.
"30 seconds to the start of the race.
Novice drivers, I need you guys back on the track, please. Novice drivers, I need you guys back on the track, please.
"15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, y'all know the routine. Thank you, Nate.
Less than 5.
Really didn't want to revert to calling out people by name. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Well, by the way, all A-mains are subject to my will. At the sound of the tone, we're locked and loaded with our short course A-main event. The leading is now going to be Kyle Ash. Bialowis in the 2. Passmore in the 3. Tracy getting a little wiggly-wiggly at the start. But that's okay, because it's a main of undetermined length at this point in time. So how good of a battery do you guys have in there? Just asking. Kyle Ash leading out. Justin Bialowis in the 2. Passmore in the 3. Canfield in the 4. 30 seconds in. Race number 5. 21.5 lock timing, a main event. You will be up next. 21.5 lock timing, a main. Marshall in the wagon wheel. That was Ash putting it upside down. Marshall out front, please. Thank you, Mr. Meyer. So Bialowis gonna get the early Christmas gift from Ash with a little bit of a roughness in the wagon wheel. Passmore in the 2. Canfield going to be in the 4. Ash sitting in the top 3. 1 minute in. An undetermined amount of time left to go. Race number 5. 21.5 lock timing. A main event coming up at you next. All right, now it is Justin Bialowis leading out. In that 2 is going to be Passmore. 2.4 seconds back. Another 4.1 is going to be Kyle Ash. Don't count out Kyle Ash. He's got the skills to pay the bills. Down the back jump section he goes. He's got his sights set on Passmore. With 2 minutes in, it is Bialowis leading out. Passmore in the 2. Ash in the 3. Canfield going nose high. Sticks it. In the top 4, Derek Tracy rounding out my top 5. Race number 5. 21.5 lock timing, A main event. You will be up next. I'll need these 5 drivers, and I am going to need about 4 volunteer quarter marshals to help me out with race number 5. At least 4 to 5 volunteer quarter marshals to help me out race number 5. All right, now, by Alois, the Iceman. Marshall in the center, please. Marshall in the center. Help him out. Help him out. Nicely done. Good job, Nate. Bialos leading out. Passmore in the 2. Kyle Ash in the 3. 3 minutes in. In your short course A main event. Oh, my goodness. Canfield. Marshall in the quad. Marshall in the quad. Help him out, Nate. Thank you very much, Mr. Meyer. Passmore getting it wrong. Here comes Ash looking to go into the top 2. Battle Royale going on with 3:15 in. Passmore on full defense mode. Ash in the 2. By Alois through the center section he goes. Canfield in the 4. Tracy in the 5. Passmore going double single. Ash going high. Bialos by the start finish line. Down the back jump section, 3:30 in. It is Bialos with 7 seconds. Ash getting it wrong in the center again. Going to drop off Passmore and gets it wrong top of the hill. And then Passmore gets it wrong on the backside. So Ash now knocking on the back door. Through the wagon wheel they go. Ash looks to the inside. Dices and slices. Passmore back to the inside. Not able to capitalize there. Meanwhile, Bialos trying to run like the rabbit scared. 4 minutes in. Bialos, Ash, and Passmore. Canfield in the 4. Tracy in the 5. Race number 5. 21.5 lock timing. Coming at you next. Again, I will need these 5 drivers, and I am going to need probably 3 to 4 volunteer marshals at least to help me out with race number 5. That is a full 11-car, 21.5 lock timing dance. Passmore and Ash going at it through 3 and 4 of the oval. Marshall in the quad, watching the quad, watching the quad. Good job, Nate. By Alois, gotta be happy. Trying to dethrone the short course king. I saw that smile.
2 minutes left.
Passmore getting to the inside on Ash. Don't get cocky. I still haven't figured out how much time I'm going to give you. 5 minutes in. Those of you that know me, I've been known to go for 10 or even 12-minute long mains. I'm not saying that's going to happen. I got dinner coming up here sometime soon. But you got 5:30 in. Ash in the 2, Passmore in the 3. Canfield in the 4, Tracy in the 5. Race number 5. 21.5 lock timing. Coming at you next, watching the quad, watching the quad. It is clear, thank you, Nate. Justin Bialos leading us out. Canfield taking the option on that one.
1 minute left.
Drivers, you got 6 minutes in. Bialos leading out. Ash in the 2. Passmore in the 3. Canfield in the 4. Derek Tracy going to be my top 5. Drivers, you got 6.5 minutes in. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds to go. You guys got a 7-minute A-main event today. Thank you for everyone coming on out today. We're going to be doing something fun and exciting. We're only at 5:30, so we got plenty of time to let me do some creativeness with our main events. Watching the quad, it is clear. Watching the quad, less than 15. Drivers, less than 15. Bialos leading out. Ash in the 2, Passmore in the 3. With less than 10. Drivers, less than 10. Bialos going to get by for a white flag lap. And that is time. Finish lap, you are on.
Kyle
Ash. Taking home the 2. You are done. Marshals, make sure you're grabbing those blowers.
Derek Tracy done.
Derek Tracy, you are done. Watching the quad, watching the quad. Slow in the quad, Kyle, slow in the quad.
Garrett Passmore done.
Garrett Passmore, you are done. Waiting on Canfield and Bialis. Waiting on Canfield, waiting on 1. Bialis taking the win. Ash in the 2, Passmore in the 3. Canfield in the 4. Tracy going around on my
Brooks
top
Canfield
5.
done.
Marshals, grab those blowers. That does conclude
race
number 4. Race number 5. 21.5, lock timing. A main event coming at you next. I do need 3 volunteer quarter marshals at least. 3 volunteer quarter marshals. What? Okay, thanks for letting me know. I appreciate that. Short course drivers, I need you guys back around the track, please. Short course drivers, need you guys back out around the track. This is your 21.5 lock timing A main event. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Again, I do need a couple volunteer marshals to help me out with this race. I got Canfield out there. I got Ash. Passmore, Bialis, Tracy. Mr. Pugowitz can help me out on 2. Again, I need a couple volunteer marshals. Let's go and roll them out. Check them in. Marshals to your spots. Roll them out. Check them in.
1 minute to the start of the race.
It's going to be Dave Rosen on the pole. Phil Borden on the 2. Austin Motley on the 3. Mason Martinez on the 4. Phil Rowan on the 5. Dylan Newberg on the 6. Aaron Ferrara on the 7. Rich Brown on the 8. John Ross
45 seconds to the start of the race.
On the 9. Mike A. on
Dave Rosen.
the 10.
Dylan Newberg. Michael M. Rosewis. Aaron Ferrara. Phil Borden.
Thank you for letting me know. Marshals to your
30
spots,
seconds
please.
to the start of the
Marshals
race.
to your spots.
Phil Rowan. Rich Brown. Mason Martinez. John Ross
All right, and with that being said, no more
Austin
laps,
Motley.
no more laps, no more laps, no more laps.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Let's go and get our
Less than
cars
5.
lined up. Rosen on the pole, Borden on the 2, Motley on the 3, Martinez on the 4, Rowan on the 5, Newberg on the 6, Ferrara on the 7, Brown on the 8, Rossiter on the 9, Mike A on the 10. Hey, Derek, you just want to hit start on this? I'll go down to cone 6, and then you can come on down after you hit start. Thank you. Nah, because we're not doing a restart, so if they wad up, it really doesn't matter. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. At the sound of the tone. And we're off and running with your 21.5 lock timing. A main event. Somebody leading us out. That's going to be the All Black of Martinez. Rowan in the 2. Let's take a quick look here. It is Martinez, Rowan, Newberg, Borden, Brown. I'll stop talking about him this early on. Let's keep it clean, kids. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Nicely done. We are locked and loaded with your race number 5, 21.5 lock timing A main event. Top 3 doing a little bit of a breakaway. That is Martinez, Rowan, and Newberg. Coming by start-finish line. In the 4 is going to be Borden. Rowan back to the inside on Newberg. Rosen, Brown, Ferrara, Motley. That's going to be your top 6 runners. Race number 6. 17.5 lock timing. Watching the quad, watching the quad, watching the quad. Thank you, Brooks. It's going to be Phil Rowan out on top, rocking the all yellow and blue. Martinez in the 2, watching center quad, watching center double. Thank you, Justin. Newberg, Borden, Ferrara, Brown, Motley, Rosen, and Mike A. going to round out your top 9. Roster in the 10. Right now, Phil Rowan trying to put as much real estate between himself and Martinez. Backside double. To the switchback. In front of timing scoring right now. First and second. Down the back jump. Watch back quad. Watch back quad. Watch back quad. And Mike A., you got the leader working with you. Please hold your line. Grazie, prego. Rowan leading out. Martinez in the 2. Newberg in the 3. Borden in the 4. And again, like I said, with short course, we have mains of undetermined lengths going on. Just because I can. Appreciate everyone coming out today. Hopefully everyone's had a fun time. If you hadn't, like I always say, underwater basket weaving is the latest and greatest at the YMCA. I seriously say you should check it out because it's pretty cool. It's very, very relaxing. You know, you get to hang out with the older generation. So, you know, it's all good. 3 minutes in. Rowan on top. Newberg in the 2. Martinez in the 3. Thank you, Garrett. Hey, Derek. Derek, you want to slide here for just a half second? Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Fantastic. Watch out in front of the driver's stand. Watch in front of the driver's stand. Watch coming down the hill. Watch come down the hill. Watch in front, drivers. Keep it clean. 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 Out front, still going to be Phil Rowan leading us out. He's got a pretty good lead. Newberg and Martinez going at it. Going up the hill, going down the hill. Borden in the 4. Thank you, Derek. Drivers, you got 4.5 minutes in. 3.5 minutes to go. You guys get 8 minutes today. 17.5 lock timing. Who knows? Watch in center, guys. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Watch in center. Drivers, you have 3.5 minutes to go. It is Newberg leading out. Motley and Borden going at it in front of the driver's stand. Down the back jump section they go. Watch down the hill. Watch down the hill. Phil Rowan still going to be leading us out. Rowan and Martinez going at it. Side by side, in front side double, backside double. Rowan lets them know he's there, flashes the high beams. And then here comes Martinez and Newberg. So now Newberg and Rowan and Martinez, first, second, and third, up the hill, going down the hill. And then don't count out Phil Borden. Borden waiting to pick up some pieces through the backside triple. Coming in front of the driver's stand, right about meow. Newberg looking to the inside on Rowan. Rowan going single. Newberg, Martinez to the inside on Rowan. Up the hill, going down the hill. Through the back jump section they go. You're good, Mike, and game on. Drivers, you have 5:45 in, 2:15 to go. No worries. Newberg leading out. Martinez in the 2. Rowan in the 3.
2 minutes left.
Borden and Motley. So first, second, third, fourth. No, Motley. And fifth in front of the driver's stand. Newberg gets it wrong. Martinez now up into the top spot. Martinez rocking the all black. And then Newberg around the outside with 6:15 in. You guys still got a minute 45 to go, giving you guys 8 minutes of racing excitement. Rich, you got leader in second coming upon you next. Please hold your line. And Johnny, you got leader right in front of you. Please hold your line. Watch back quad. Watch back quad. Watch back quad. Leader going through traffic. I cannot call it fast enough, guys. You know the routine. Cars coming up on you. Now, Phil Rowan. Newberg going to be leading out. Rowan going to find his way into the 2. Martinez into 3. Borden in the 4. Newberg gets it wrong in the center double. Back in front of timing and scoring with under a minute to go. It is Newberg trying to give it away. Rowan and Martinez. That is second and third. Work with you guys. Please hold your lines. Ay, ay, ay. Dylan Newberg leading out. He gets it wrong in the center. Marshaled by Marshall God. Oklahoma, Oklahoma, Oklahoma. Well, he's running for the lead. You got to run. I do the same for you, maybe. Drivers, you got under 20 seconds to go. Under 20 seconds to go. Newberg leading out. Martinez in the 2. Borden now in the 3. Motley, Ferrara, Rowan, Brown with less than 5. Drivers less than 5. Less than 5. Watch the center triple. Watch center triple. Everybody's going to be done when you cross the start-finish line. That is time on the master clock. Mike A., you are done. Aaron Ferrari, you are done. Dylan Newberg. Martinez, you are done. Good race, guys. That was a fun one to somewhat call.
Dave
Rosen, you are done. Borden.
Phil Borden
in the top 4.
Austin
You are
Motley
done. Motley in the 5. Brown,
Rich
you are
Brown
done. Waiting on one. Waiting on one. And that is
John
the race.
Rossiter,
I'll
done.
stop, I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Race number 6. 17.5 lock timing. Coming up at you next. 17.5 lock timing. A main coming up at you next. That is an 11-car dance. I need all those drivers from race number 5 back out on the track to corner marshal, please. Why? That's really not my problem. But you know what? I'll be nice because that's just the kind of guy I am. Race number 5, drivers. I need you guys back out on the track, please. Drivers, race number 5. I need you guys back out on the track. Shouldn't be looking for any volunteers. I need you guys all out on that's he's in this race. No, he's in this race. So just set it back on the track.
Transponder 1959406.
Awesome possum. Hold your cars, gentlemen. You're very welcome. Thanks for coming out. Will do. All right, this is your 17.5 locked timing A main event.
The race is
as
completed.
you guys have probably picked up the gist by now, your main event times are subject to my whim. It could be 4 minutes. It could be 5 minutes. It could be 8. It could be 10. Some of them might even be more than 10. I'm just throwing that out there. Roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in. 11-car dance of 17.5 lock timing, biggest class of the day. Sora on the pole, Gonzalez in the 2, Canfield on the 3, Bayette on the 4, Cornwell on the 5, Laster on the 6, Young on the 7, Rosen on the 8, Weir on the 9, Henry on the 10, Knowlton on the 11. I have
Purple
all
Stallion.
of my marshalling
John
spots
Henry III,
covered
Rudy Gonzalez,
and locked and loaded. That's what I like to see.
Dave Rosen, Brooks Canfield.
All right, we'll let Cornwell get by the line, and let's go ahead and say no more laps, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. The cars lined up. Marshall in the back quad. Fabulous.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Let's get our cars lined up, please. Cars lined up.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. 17.5 lock timing. A main event. I wouldn't look at that. That's purely for subjectiveness.
30 seconds to the start
All
of the
right.
race.
Y'all know the routine. Driver's ready. Marshall's ready. You guys are going at the sound of the tone. And we are locked and loaded with your 17.5 lock timing A main event. Bayette getting it spun around at the start. Cornwell going off res. And then everybody getting into it. Marshall out front, please. Marshall out front. Knowlton and Weir getting into it. By the way, drivers, you have a nice, long A main event, so do not get frustrated on the opening lap. There's plenty of time to make laps. I'm just going to throw that out there. Do not get frustrated on the opening lap. Call me crazy. All right, out front early on. It's going to be Mike Sora, Canfield, Cornwell, Gonzalez, Lastra, Bayette, Weir, Henry, Rosen, Young, and Knowlton. Watching center, watching center, watching center. Off res. Meanwhile, your leader, Mike Sora, painter of the stars, doesn't even have time to paint a body for himself. He's rocking the One Color Wonder. Call him Caden Say Jr. In that 2 spot is going to be Gonzalez. Lasser in the 3. Cornwell in the 4. It is Mike Sora leading out. Rudy Gonzalez. Garrett Lastra. Kevin Cornwell. Nick Bayette in the top 5. Canfield. Weir bumping his way in. A little bit of rough going for Paul Weir at the start, but he's got it going on in the main event. So Henry, Knowlton, Rosen, and Young. Meanwhile, your leader through the back jump section he goes. That is going to be Mike Sora. Drivers, you got 2 minutes in. Undetermined amount of time left to go. Ooh. Mike Sora leading out. Henry and Young going at it through the back jump section. Now Gonzalez finding his way into the top spot. Gonzalez, Sora, and Cornwell. Back out up front to be Rudy Gonzalez, Mike Sora in the 2, Lastra in the 3, Cornwell in the 4. Your leader, Rudy Gonzalez, working his way through the center triple right now. Coming up on John Young. He gets it wrong. Borden right there to get him, and then Sora gets it wrong. Knowlton, you'll have first and second work with you. Please hold your line. Watch in the center section. Watch center section. It is clear. Thank you, Eric. Rudy Gonzalez leading out. To the back jump section. Double, they go. Watch it, John. You got leader in second working with you. Nicely done. Game on, game on. Watch in center. Wagon wheel. Watch wagon wheel. It is. Oh, Sora gets it wrong. Weir gets it wrong. So now Lastra going to find his way into the 2. And the string of bad luck continues. for Paul. Back out up front, it is going to be Rudy Gonzalez leading out. Just set it down, Phil, set it down. Laster in the 2. Sora in the 3. Bayette in the 4. Cornwell in the 5. Canfield, Young. Watching the back quad, watching the back quad, watching the back quad. Back quad's clear. Thank you, Mike. Watching for the driver's stand. Oh, my goodness. Ferrara dancing the Irish jig for me. They'll never get me Lucky Charms. Rudy Gonzalez leading us out. Sora in the 2. Laster in the 3. Drivers, you got 5 minutes in your 17.5 lock timing main event. Knowlton and Henry going at it. That's for 7th and 8th. Canfield and Cornwell going at it for 5th and 6th. Back out up front is going to be Rudy Gonzalez working his way up the hill. Sora in the 2, about 0.8 of a second back. Cornwell getting it wrong in the center. Watching the back quad, watching the back quad. Thank you, Chucky. Good job. 5:40 in. Gonzalez down the back straightaway he goes. Henry and Rosen going at it. That's 8th and 9th. Battle for position. Watch it in center, guys. Watch it in center. Marshall in the center, please. It is clear. Mike Sora leading out. Rudy Gonzalez in that 2 spot. Garrett Laster in the 3. Bayette, Canfield, Cornwell, Rosen, Henry, Knowlton, Young. Watch back quad. Watch back quad. Thank you, Mike. Good job. Canfield shorten it on the back triple. Nicely done, Phil. Watch out behind you, Phil. Good job. Still going to be Rudy Gonzalez leading out. He's coming up on Rosen and Cornwell. Rudy Gonzalez working his way in front of timing scoring. Good job, Brooks. Game on. Resume. Sora in the 2. Garrett Laster in the 3. Nick Bayette in the 4. Kevin Cornwell in the 5. No real challenges going on right now. Sora, and inside on Gonzalez. Gonzalez spins it around like a record. Here comes Lastra now. So Lastra going to give chase. Dave, that is second working with you. Please hold your line. And third right in front of you, and game on. Meanwhile, Mike Sora drove through the smoke. Working through the wagon wheel. Marshall out front. Watch it off the center triple. Watch off center triple. Good job, Phil. 7 minutes in. It's going to be Mike Sora leading out. Rudy Gonzalez in the 2. Garrett Laster in the 3. Nick Bayette 4. Watching the center. Watching the center. Clear. Thank you. Laster putting it upside down. Bayette nowhere to capitalize. But just like that, Cornwell now up into the top 4. Bayette going to drop it to the 5. Race number 7. Two-wheel drive. Expert stock. You kids are coming up next. It is Mike Sora leading out. Rudy Gonzalez in the 2. Garrett Laster in the 3. Watch top of the hill. Clear. Thank you, Mr. Rossiter. Canfield getting upside down. That's going to drop him down
left
on Knowlton with 8 minutes in. Watch top of the hill on step up. It is clear. Watch in center quad. Watch center quad. It is clear. Mike Sora leading out. Whoa, Lastra comes in hot. Borden parts aisle 10. So Mike Sora leading out. Just go ahead and set it down, Phil. Just set it down. Sora leading out. Gonzalez in the 2. Bayette in the 3. Cornwell in the 4.
2 minutes
Young
left.
now moving up into the top 5. 9 minutes in. You guys' legs getting weak yet? Watching center, guys. Watching center. Bayette doing a little triple Lindy for me. That was kind of cool. What? What? It's a Dr. Pepper. Yeah. Uh-huh. Prizes of unspeakable value. It is Mike Sora leading out. Rudy Gonzalez in the 2. Cornwell moving into the 3. Bayette in the 4. Young, Canfield, Knowlton, Henry, Rosen, Lastra, and Weir. I think Garrick's going to think about having me make long mains ever again. He's doing so fine at 5 minutes.
1 minute left.
Drivers, you got 10 minutes in. Anybody need a nap? You have less than a minute to go. Less than a minute to go. And again, what? Oh, you haven't even seen what we're doing for you guys. Less than 30. It's going to be at least 8. I'll do 7. I'll do 8 on 13.5 4-wheel. Drivers, you have under 15 seconds to go. Mike Sora leading out. I'm not quite sure how big of a battery you have in your 2-wheel. Sora on top. Gonzalez in the 2. Cornwell in the 3. Bayette in the 4. And that is time. Finish lap, you're on. 11 minutes, 17.5 lock timing. A main event. Knowlton, you are done. Cornwell, you are done. Waiting on everybody else. Johnny Young, you are done. Nick Bayette, you are done. Mike Sora taking the win.
Brooks
Canfield, you are done.
Rudy Gonzalez done.
And
John Henry III done.
You are done. That is a race all stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Start blowing off the track. Race number 7. 2-wheel drive, expert stock. Coming up at you next. Twelve. I'm glad you liked. All right, this is our 17.5 expert 2-wheel drive A main event. Somebody want to let Matt Willoughby know that he's up? Yes. What? He's not running? Oh, what a suckwad. All right, this is your 75.
Transponder 88571110.
2-wheel drive expert stock A main event. I need all of my drivers from race number 6 out on the track. Shouldn't be looking for any volunteers. I really don't want to call out names. I got Sora. I got Gonzalez. I got Canfield, like always. I got Bayette. I got Cornwell. I got Lastra. John Young is in this one. Dave Rosen cannot marshal. Hey, Paul. Weir. Oh, never mind. You're going to call for the next race. No, it's fine. I need a volunteer marshal on cone number 9, volunteer corner marshal on cone number 9. I need 2 Ahmad called. I need you to marshal right now. Either 6 or 9. All right, 6? Cool. Thank you, Mr. Say. All right, 2-wheel drive, expert stock. You can roll them out, check them in.
Transponder 88571110.
17.5 lock timing. Had 11 minutes.
Transponder 298381.
Excitement. I can guarantee you guys have a little bit more than that.
Transponder 411765.
What?
Transponder 6495399.
It's not going to be 10
Transponder
minutes.
7579429.
I can
Transponder
guarantee
690
it's not going to be 10 minutes.
Transponder 885711. Transponder 2983881. The race is completed.
Do not break him in warm-up. You want to know why I say don't break him in warm-up? Well, let me clue you in. You guys have 11 minutes of A mains. No more laps. Line up the cars. Actually,
Matthew Will Billy.
I lied. You guys have 12 minutes. Justin Bialouis on the pole. Diego Bettenker on the 2. Matthew Willoughby. What? Hey, like I told you, the main event times are subjective to whatever the race director wants to do. So you're going for a minimum of 12. So if there's good racing going on, I may add more time on. I'm just saying. Why? Because it's only 6 o'clock. Ain't got nowhere to be other than driving home. So Bialouis on the pole, Bettenker on the 2, Willoughby on the 3, Say on
1
the
minute
4,
to the start of the
Fowler
race.
on the 5, Sanchez on the 6, Layton on the 7, Boyd on the 8, Buse on the 9, Young on the 10, Berkey on the 11. Y'all know the routine. I got all my marshalling spots covered.
45 seconds to the
Driver's
start
ready.
of the race.
Marshall's ready. Shake it out. You guys are going. Sound of the tone. Bialouis leading us out. Bettenker, Willoughby, Say. 17.5 expert, 2-wheel drive. Locked and loaded out of the gate. Willoughby getting it wrong, bottom of the hill. Say looking to the inside. Bialouis gets it wrong. Bettenker around the outside. So it is Diego Bettenker on top. Willoughby on the 2. Cowler on the 3. Spews on the 4. Sanchez on the 5. Bialouis dropping it to the 6. Young, Layton, and Caden Say got a wiggly front end. Can that be popped back on? Can that pop back on? No? Pull it in front of the driver's stand. Let's see if it's able to be popped back on. You got... Treat it like a prom date, Paul. It's broken. Yeah, rough bit of luck for Caden. So, drivers, you got a minute 15 in. It is Mapache leading out. Willoughby in the 2. Cowler in the 3. Buse in the 4. Bialouis in the 5. Sanchez, Young, Layton, all going at it. Race number 7 on deck. Race number 8, 2-wheel drive modified. Coming up at you next. 2-wheel mod coming up at you next. Again, starting to wind down our race day here for Saturday Silliness. Hence the name Saturday Silliness. Here at Hobby Action Raceway. Hopefully you guys have had a fun time. Like I said, if you haven't, well, we try. Sometimes we succeed. A lot of times I fail. Sorry about that. Diego Bettenker leading out. Willoughby in the 2. Willoughby looking high, looking low. Looks to the inside. Smokes him like last day's brisket. Bialouis in the 3. Cowler in the 4. Buse in the 5. Young and Sanchez going at it. Drivers, you got 2:30 in, 9:30 to go. Willoughby hopping mad through the wagon wheel. That's going to put Diego out with a little bit of a lead. Cowler getting it upside down. Bialouis in that 3 spot. 2:45 in, 9:15 to go. Boyd taking a knee on this one. Wanted to watch from the sidelines. Not quite sure why. You got all this. Oh, my goodness. Leighton trying to go off res. Out front, it is going to be Diego Betker. Leading out, Matthew Willoughby in that 2 spot. Jacob, you'll have second behind you. Please hold your line. In that 3 will be Justin Bialis. Ryan Caller in the 4. I am going to need probably 2 volunteer marshals after this race. 2 volunteer marshals. I know I got Caller going back-to-back. Sanchez going back-to-back. So that leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 marshals. 7, actually. So I will need 2 volunteer marshals. Tell me out race number 8. 2 volunteer marshals. Tell me out race number 8. Diego Betker leading out. Betker with 1.5 on Willoughby. Willoughby got the afterburners on. And just like that, drops it ever so slightly down. Fast lap on track. 20.6 out of Willoughby. The mild marsupial of the Midwest. 4:30 in, 7:30 to go. Diego Betker. Got a pucker factor of 1.5 going on right now. Willoughby in the 2. Bialis in the 3. Caller in the 4. Buse going to be in the top 5. Sanchez in the 6. Young in the 7. Leighton in the 8. Say going to take home the top 9. Through the back jump section he goes. That is Diego Betker leading out, going up the hill, going down the hill. Matthew Willoughby in the 2. Thank you, Sean. Leighton and Young going at it for 7 and 8. To the center section of the track they go. Bialis in the 3. Oh, Bialis putting it upside down. Here comes Caller. Caller going to challenge out for the top 3 now. Back out of front through 3 and 4 of the oval. Oh, Diego hooking up a pipe. Willoughby setting his sights, and then Diego gets it wrong. Wah, wah. But hey, the nice thing is you still got 6 minutes and 15 seconds in your 12-minute A-main event. How you doing up there, Diego? Diego Betker leading out. Willoughby just counting the time. Willoughby, no slouch to long mains. Bialis in the 2, in the 3. Caller in the 4, Buse in the 5. Sanchez, Young, Leighton. Going to be my top 8 front runners. Needless to say, after race number 11, track will be closed. Actually, after race number 10, track will be closed. So again, thanks so much for everyone coming on out today. Oh boy, Buse going off reservation. Willoughby back up on the back door of Betker. Juan looking on intently. I would say he's gnawing at his nails, but Diego and Willoughby through the back jump section they go. Now Leighton and Young going at it for 7 and 8 in front of the double they go with, hey Diego, you still got 5 minutes. Diego Betker leading out. Willoughby in the 2. Bialis in the 3. Buse in the 4. Marshall in the center. Marshall in the center, please. Thank you, James. Watching center triple. Oh, Willoughby, where are you going? I have no idea. 7:30 in. 4:30 to go. Race number 8, 2-wheel drive, modified. The bad boys coming at you next. Diego Betker getting it wrong in the wagon wheel. Willoughby not able to capitalize. Diego had a 2.1 second deficit. This time by going to be 3.2. Coming up on John Young. You'll have the leader coming up on you next. Bialis in a good solid 3. And then, oh my. Caller in the 4, Buse in the 5. Sanchez in the 6, Layton and Young rounding out my top 8 with 8 minutes in. 4 to go. Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. Can you forgive me? You get them for free. Well, I apologize for you that weren't ready for those extended mains. Matt, I digress. Willoughby sitting in the 2. He's got molten fire coming out of the back end of his car right now. Diego Bettenker leading out. Willoughby in the 2. Bialis in the 3. Caller in the 4. I would say starting to wind this one down, but you guys still have 3 minutes. And Matt's going to hate me right now. I'm sorry. Watch it going down the hill. Watch it going down the hill. Diego Benker leading out. Bialis now going to pick up the 2. We can't blame you at 3 minutes in. Well, yeah, at 3 minutes in. Well, that's not my fault. Well, hopefully you had fun.
2 minutes
Diego
left.
Benker going to be leading out. Justin Bialis in the 2. Ryan Keller in the 3. Buse in the 4. Sanchez in the 5. Drivers, you got 10 minutes in. 2 to go. Race number 8, 2-wheel drive modified. Coming up at you next, 2-wheel mod. Coming up at you next. With a minute 15 left to go, drivers. Minute 15 left to go. Oh, boy. Sorry, Sean. Diego Benker leading out. Justin Bialis in the 2. Ryan Keller going to pick up the top 3 with 11 minutes in. 1 more to go, drivers. 1 more to go. Again, I'll need these 7 drivers back on the track and 2
1 minute
volunteer
left.
marshals to help me out with my 2-wheel drive modified A main event. Starting to wind this one down. Keller going for the option line. That was kind of dialed. Under 30, drivers. Under 30, under 30. Benker on top. Bialis in the 2. Keller in the 3. Buse in the 4. Huh? Got a race right now. Bettenker and Bialis going at it. Through the back jump section they go. That is first and second in front of you, Johnny. Please hold your line with under 25 to go. Bialis risking it for the biscuit. He's got 20 seconds to go. Diego might be getting a little soft. Less than 15. It's going to be a run to the line. Bialis giving it all he's got, captain. Less than 10. It's coming down in the closing seconds. Sean, you'll have leader in second coming up on you next. With less than 2, Bialis goes to the inside. Can't pull it off. That is time. Sanchez, you're done. Diego, you're done. Bialis, you are done. Layton, you are done. Johnny Young, you are done. Waiting on Keller and Buse. That is a race waiting on Buse. That is the race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab those blowers. Start blowing off the track. Race number 8. 2-wheel mod. Coming up at you next.
The race is completed.
Hold your cars, guys. Hold your cars. Race number 7, drivers. I need you guys back out on the track, please. Race number 7. I need you guys back out on the track, please. And again, I do need 2 volunteer corner marshals to help me out with this race. 2 volunteer corner marshals
Orange.
to help me out with this race, please. Yes, all you got to do is hit start for me. Two-wheel drive modified, a main event. Coming
Ryan
at
Caller.
you next.
Kevin Gatton.
Drivers from race number 7. I need you guys back on the track, please. Drivers from race number 7. I need you guys back on the track. I got Buse, Bettenker, Layton, Bialois. Matt Willoughby, I need you on 4 or 5, and I need 1 volunteer marshal. 1 volunteer marshal on cone number 5, please. I need a volunteer corner marshal on cone number 5, please. I need a volunteer corner marshal on cone number 5, please. Will not roll out the cars
All right,
until I have all
thanks,
marshal spots covered.
All right, we got our marshals in them positions, so let's
Paul,
get them checked in, guys. 2-wheel drive modified, a main event, 12 minutes long.
Paul, marshal on cone 1, over to your right.
You need
left.
water?
Local flip-flops legend. Prince.
I need one more marshal. One more marshal in the corner,
Chicken
please.
nugget.
One more marshal
Tyler
in the
Cornwell.
corner.
The deal.
Over here, in the far corner over here.
Randy Locken.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it.
Zippy.
All right, everybody's checked in. You got a 12-minute main, so you might want to get them lined up. No more laps, no more laps. Let's get them lined up. Watch yourself, watch yourself. Coming in hot. All right, Chase Boyd in that 1, Kyler Cornwell in the 2, Prince in the 3, Caller in the 4, Gatton in the 5, Local Legend in the 6, Lake in the 7, Smith in the 8, Locken in the 9, and Sean Sanchez in that 10 spot. 12-minute A-main modified 2-wheel drive. Marshall's ready, driver's ready, going at the sound of the tone. Oh, wait, Willie had to move at the last minute. No restarts either, guys. Marshall's ready, driver's ready, going at the sound of the tone. Excellent job, fellas. All right, it's going to be Boyd, Cornwell, Prince. Top 3 right now, leading us out. Caller, Gatton, Spear, Lake. 12 minutes, lots of time. 12 minutes, lots of time. All right, Boyd's in that 1 as he comes in that triple. Then you got Kyler in that 2. Prince, Caller, Gatton, Spear, and Lake. 6-car dance up front here. 7-car dance. Chasing that triple, Kyler, Prince. Gatton gets it wrong, gets caught up with Lake down in the hole down there. Watch that triple, watch that triple, watch that triple. It is clear. It is clear. So your running order, Boyd, Cornwell, Prince, Legend in that 4, Caller in the 5. Lake has moved up to that 6. Gatton in the 7. Chase Boyd out front. All blue, B7. Kyler, B7. Prince, B7. 2 in, 10 to go. Kyler's going to have to do everything he can to catch Boyd as he comes into that double. Kyler into the double. Boyd into the triple. Boyd, Cornwell, Prince, your running order. Then you got Legend, Caller, Lake, 4, 5, and 6. Locken, Sanchez, Gatton, Smith. 9 to go, 10 to go. Boyd in a 1, Cornwell in a 2, Prince in a 3. Legend, Caller, Lake, 4, 5, and 6. Gatton, Sanchez, Lock in 7, 8, 9. Locken gets caught up on the pipe. That's Prince fighting for that third spot. That's going to put Legend into the 3, Prince into the 4. Chase Boyd in the center of the track. Kyler slowly gaining on him now. There's not as many people in between them. Can Kyler catch Boyd as Boyd heads onto the tabletop into the back triple? Got Lake right in front of him. Boyd, Cornwell, Legend. That's your running order. Watching the center triple. It is clear. Lake getting it wrong in that center. Cornwell doing what he can. He's in the double. Boyd's in the triple. Going triple. Boyd gets it wrong on that table. That's going to tighten it up between him and Kyler as they both head to that back table into the center triple. 1 and 2 right next to each other, separated by less than a second, 0.7 of a second. As Boyd heads onto the table, Kyler onto the table. Spear doing what he can to catch him. He's about a half a lap between first and second. Boyd's in the center doubles here with Kyler right behind him. Boyd gets it wrong going in front of the driver's stand. Now they're going to land on the table. He gets it wrong on the table. That's going to put Kyler out front as they head into the triple. Headed down into that back table. That's 1 and 2 there, Randy. Good job. Center triple. Wow, both of them in the air. Boyd goes inside. Kyler back on the inside. They're going back and forth. Boyd inside. Oh, Boyd, wait for him a little bit. Okay, go, go, go. Good job, guys. That was some good racing there as they head onto that table. Oh, man. Caught down in there. Grab Prince. So Boyd's going to come through the smoke. Kyler's going to come through the smoke out front. Lots of time, though. 7 minutes left to go in this 12-minute A main. Kyler in the 1, Boyd in the 2. Local Legend in that 3. I'm sure he's tightened it up some. He has, given the back and forth. Kyler gets it wrong. Where's Chase? Chase must be, oh, Chase is way in the center there. I lost him. Chase way out front now all of a sudden. So your race now falls between Kyler and Scott Spear. In your running order right now, Boyd, Cornwell, Legend, Cowler, Prince, Gatton, Lake. Those are your top 7. Then you got Smith, Locken, and Sanchez. Locken gets caught up with Kyler. Boyd across the start line. Cornwell in the center triple. Where's Local Legend? Local Legend's going to take that 2 spot from Kyler. So Scott Spear up in that 2. Chase Boyd still out front in that 1. Kyler's going to fall to that 3. Kyler's going to move to the 4. Then you got Prince, Gatton, and Lake, 5, 6, and 7, all separated by less than a second. Watching that back there, clear. Watching the center, watching the center. Kyler getting it wrong, giving her all she's got, still holding on to that 3 spot. Now we got to see if Local Legend can catch Chase Boyd, but Boyd is really turning it on. He's in the center double. Spear across the start line. Boyd in the center of the track. Spear in the center triple. Cars everywhere. So your running order right now, Boyd, Legend, Cornwell, Cowler, Prince, Gatton, and Lake. Boyd getting it wrong on that back table. Where's Scott Spear? That's going to allow him to bring up a little bit of time as he heads into that center triple in the associated blue and orange. 5 minutes to go, guys. 5 minutes to go. Lots of time, lots of time. Boyd getting it wrong in that triple. Where's Scott Spear? Not close enough to capitalize yet, but it's going to give him a couple seconds to catch up. Boyd in that center triple. Across the start line. Spear in the center triple across the start line. Got Prince in the middle. Prince, that's your number 2 driver. Cornwell in that 3. Cowler in the 4. Prince in that 5. Gatton in the 6. Watch after this double. Watch after this double. It is clear. That's Gatton getting it wrong. So 7.5 down, 4.5 to go, guys. Grab that one, Sake. There you go. Busy area. Boyd in the 1. Scott Spear still in that 2. Kyler in the 3. Kyler in the center. Where's Spear? Spear's in the back triple. So everybody's spread out except Cornwell, Kyler, and Prince. They're going to be battling for that 4 spot. Prince in the center triple right on Cowler's tail. Cowler gets it wrong. Prince is going to take over that 4 spot when they come back across the line. Boyd still in the 1, Legend in the 2, Cornwell in the 3, Prince now in that 4, Cowler in the 5, Gatton in that 6, and Richard Lake in the 7. With 3.5 to go, 8.5 down. Your race now really between Prince and Cowler. Good job, Glenn. So Prince in that triple. He's got Cowler catching up on him as he double singles through the quad back there. As they come into the center of the track, Prince in the white and orange, Cowler in the white and blue. Come across the start line into the double. Battling out for that 4 spot. Cowler gets it wrong. That's going to allow Prince to lengthen his lead a little. They headed to that table over there, but now Prince gets all wonky. Cowler tightens it up as they come to that center triple. That's your race right now as they come across that start line. Boyd, Legend, Cornwell, your running order. Prince, Cowler, Gatton, Lake, Smith, Locken, and Sanchez rounding out the field. Two minutes to go, guys. 2 minutes to go. Watching that back triple, watching that back. Watch Caden. Thank you, Richard. Good job.
2 minutes
Richard
left.
just saved you a concussion. Boyd, Legend, Cornwell, 1, 2, and 3. Prince, Cowler, Gatton, 4, 5, and 6. Minute 30 to go. Everybody's spread out. Boyd in the 1, Legend in the 2, Cornwell in the 3. Prince, Cowler, Gatton with a minute 15 to go. Minute 15 to go. Watch after the triple. It is clear. Good job, Buse.
1 minute left.
Boyd in that 1 with less than a minute. Legend, Cornwell, Prince, Cowler, Gatton, Lake. Cowler breaking out the last minute here. 30 seconds to go. Cowler gonna drop now. He was battling out with Prince there. 30 seconds left, 30 seconds left. Less than 10, drivers, less than 10. And that is time. That
Orange
is
done.
time on that
Kevin Gatton
12-minute
done.
A main. Gatton caught you at the
Zippy
line.
done.
Sanchez caught you at the line.
Local flip-flops legend done.
Once you cross that line, you are done. Lake,
Chicken
you
nugget
are done. Once you cross the line, you will be finished.
Prince
Chase
done.
Boyd's going to win this. Scott Spear into 2, Prince into 3.
The deal done.
Gatton, Lake, Willie Smith in that 4. And that is a race. That is a race.
The race is completed.
All right, 2 of my drivers. Go and turn them off, put them down, coming back out, find a marshalling spot for me if you would. Yep. 2 of my drivers. Go and turn them off, put them down, coming back out, find a marshalling spot. Race number 9, 17.5, lock timing, A main event. Coming at you in full effect. This will be an 8-minute A main event for 4-wheel drive, just because I know a lot of you guys
Nick Valiency.
may not have fans, so we're going to keep it legal and legit for you guys. Let's go ahead and get our marshals to our spots, please. Marshals to our spots. Marshals to our spots, please. All right, let's go ahead and hold on 1 second, gentlemen. Yep. Marshall,
1 minute to the start of the race.
I got RL there. We are looking cleared for takeoff. All right, let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. Qualifying on the pole, Mike Sora in the 2, Michael Pukowitz. In the 3,
45
John
seconds
Young.
to the start
in
of
the 4,
the race.
Nick Bayette. In the
Mike
5,
Sora.
Chris Knowlton. In the 6, Phil Borden. In the 7, Ryan Cooper. In
Nick
the 8,
Bayette.
Brian Bowen. In the 9, Nick Valenci. In the 10, Aaron Robinson. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals
30
to your
seconds to the start of the
spots.
race. Michael Pachaz. Kickstand. Aaron Robeson. Phil Borden.
And
Brian
again,
Bowen.
hopefully everyone
15
has had a
seconds
fun
to the start of
time
the
with
race.
our Saturday silliness here at Hobby Action Raceway. A little bit of extended mains for everybody. Hopefully you guys are enjoying
than
that.
5.
With that being said, no more laps, no more laps,
John
no
Young.
more laps. Go and get our cars lined up. Watching the quad. Slow in the quad, slow in the quad, slow in the quad, slow in the quad. Sora, Pukowitz, Young, Bayette, Knowlton, Borden, Cooper, Bowen, Valenci, Robinson will be your call-out order. Let's get our cars lined up. Once again, Mike Sora on the 1, Mike Pukowitz on the 2, John Young on the 3, Nick Bayette on the 4, Knowlton on the 5, Phil Borden on the 6, Ryan Cooper on the 7, Bowen on the 8, Valenci on the 9, Robinson on the 10. Drivers ready, marshals ready. You kids are going at the sound of the tone. And we're locked and loaded with your 17.5 lock timing A main event. Again, thank you so much for everyone coming out today. Don't forget, Stuff the Bus coming at you on Wednesday. Watching the quad, watching the quad, watching the quad, watching the quad. Quad section is clear. Leading us out, give me Mike Sora. Pukowitz in the 2. Bayette. Cooper. Marshall in the center triple. Thank you, Ryan. You're the best. One minute in. 7 to go. Mike Pukowitz on top. Sora in the 2. Bayette in the 3. Bowen, Young, Borden. Back out up front, it is going to be Mike Sora going single for whatever reason. I don't know if he and Pukowitz got into it, but first, second, and third. Mike Sora leading out. Sora right now working his way. Watching center, watching center. Thank you, Kyler. Sora through the back jump section. Coming in the center triple. Sora on top. Pukowitz in the 2. Young in the 3. Bayette in the 4. Bowen, Cooper, Knowlton, Borden. Race number 9 on deck. Race number 10. 13.5 four-wheel expert coming at you. Final race of the day. Should have everybody wrapped up by 6:45. Drivers, you got 3 minutes in. 5 to go. It is Mike Sora leading out. Michael Pukowitz in that 2 spot. John Young going to be in a 3. Chris, you got leader to work with you. Oh, Sora puts it upside down. Does the slow roll to no man's land. So Sora on top. Pukowitz in the 2. John Young in the 3. That'll be your closest battle. For second and third, working their way in front of the driver's stand through the front side double-double. Mike Sora leading out. Oh, Pukowitz getting it wrong. Caller right there to get him. Thank you, Brian. Bayette now going to challenge out for that top 3 now. Sora leading out. John Young in the 2. It is Sora on top. John Young popping into the 2. Through the center triple section he goes. Pukowitz into 3. Bayette trying to run a 4-wheel with no wing. I can guarantee you it sucks. 4 minutes in. 4 to go. It is Sora leading out. Young in the 2. Pukowitz in the 3. Bayette still going to be sitting in the top 4. Knowlton now in the 4. Bayette going to drop it to the 5. Again, huge thanks to everyone coming out today. Hopefully everyone's had a fun time. We'll do it all over again on Wednesday. 7 o'clock, first round of Stuff the Bus. Sora, Young, Pukowitz, Knowlton, Bowen, Borden, Valenci, Robinson, Bayette, and Cooper. Gonna be my running order. Watching center. Thank you, Caden. Drivers, you got 5 minutes in, 3 to go. 5 minutes in, 3 to go. Final race of the day, 13.5 four-wheel expert. On deck. Coming at you next. Mike Sora leading out. John Young in the 2. Young. Pick up Young right now. He is working through the backside jump section. Rocking naked out there. Marshall out front. Thank you, Cotter. What a nice guy. Drivers, you got 6 minutes in, 2 to go. 6 in, 2 to go. It is Mike Sora leading out. John Young in the 2. Pukowitz
2 minutes
in the
left.
3. Now Young going to take a knee. Oh, my goodness. El Diablo. That looks painful. That's definitely parts aisle 4. But hey, on the plus side, the front end on the car, unlike Willie's. Mike Sora leading out. Mike Pukowitz in the 2. With 6.5 in, 1:30 to go. 6.5 in, 1:30 to go. Race number 10, final race of the day. Four-wheel drive expert. Let's keep it clean, gentlemen. If you have a tab inside the store, please make your way inside. Get that handle taken care of. Mike Sora on top. Pukowitz in the 2. Knowlton in the 3.
1 minute left.
7 minutes in. Less than a minute to go. Less than a minute to go. Thank you, Ryan. Mike Sora trying to take the tone to tone. Working out. He's got under 45 to go. Under 45 to go. Sora asserting his dominance. And he didn't even have to use a roofie on this one. Pukowitz in the 2. Knowlton in the 3 with under 30 to go. Drivers under 30 to go. Race number 10. 13.5 four-wheel drive expert coming at you next. Less than 15. Drivers less than 15. Less than 10. Sora, Pukowitz, Knowlton, Bowen, Borden, Valenci, Robinson. With time winding down, that will be time. Finish lap, you are on.
Aaron Robinson done.
Got you at the line. You are done, good sir. Everyone will be done when you cross our finish
Phil
line.
Borden done.
You're done.
Brian Bowen
you
done.
are done.
Kickstand done.
Waiting
Nick
on
Valiency done.
a couple. Waiting on
Mike
a
Sara
couple.
done.
Oh, Pukowitz. Stick a fork in her. Game over, man. That is
Michael
the race.
Picciot's done.
All stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Marshall's going to grab those blowers.
The race is
Taking the
completed.
win, Mike Sora. Pukowitz in the 2. Knowlton in the 3. Bowen, Borden, Valenci, Young, Robinson, Bayette, Cooper. That is your running order. Drivers for race number 9. I need you guys all out back on the track to corner marshal, please. Final race of the day. Four-wheel drive expert. Coming at you next. Hey, what? Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. All right. Final race of the day as I'm looking cross-eyed at everything. Race number 9, drivers. I need you guys back on the track, please. Race number 9, drivers. I need you guys back on the track, please. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. I need Sora, Pukowitz, Young, Bayette, Knowlton. Marshals to your spots, please. Final race of the day. Why am I waiting? You guys know the routine. Please, if I'm giving you guys extended mains, do not go back to the pits. Come back out and find a marshaling spot, please.
1 minute to the start of the race.
That's a good thing. Roll them out, check them in, guys. Roll them out, check them in. We are cleared for takeoff. Ryan Prince on the pole. Kyle Haney in the 2. Leighton in the 3. Gaios, Berkey, and 1. 8-minute main event.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
For four-wheel drive expert stock. 13.5.
Little Rocket Man. Garrison
Coming
Mode
at you
Great.
next.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Prince.
Looks like we got a 4-car dance. You
Jacob
guys
Layton.
good with 8 minutes? I can make it less if you guys want. Collective.
15 seconds to
8
the start of the
minutes?
race.
All right, let's get our cars lined up, guys. Prince on the pole, Haney on the 2, Leighton and Gaios. Final
Less
race
than 5.
of the day. Again, thank you so much for everyone coming out today. Thank you to all the volunteer marshals. Again, hopefully you guys had a fun time. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Sound of the tone. Prince leading. Oh, my goodness. Haney coming in way hot. Gallegos and Layton crossing in the air. They're crossing the streams. Don't cross the streams, man. 3-car dance for second, third, and fourth. Layton getting it wrong. Gallegos going to find his way into the 2. Haney now into the 3. Gets it wrong. Top of the hill. Meanwhile, Darkness will be leading us out. Race number 10 on deck. Prince on top. Gallegos in the 2. Haney in the 3. Layton in the 4. 1:15 in. 6:45 to go. You're watching race number 10. Final race of the day. Don't forget, we'll do it all over again on Wednesday night. First round of the Stuff the Bus series. RP on top. Haney in the 2. Gallegos in the 3. Layton in the 4. Second, third, and fourth. Working up the hill, down the hill. Johnny Young ready to pounce. Gallegos goes off res. Here comes Haney. Here comes Layton. Nobody wants to finish out in 2. Thank you, Nick. Again, hopefully you guys had some fun time with the extended mains today. 8-minute. 13.5 4-wheel expert A main event. Ryan Prince leading us out. Haney in the 2. Layton now going to pop up into the top 3. Gallegos going to drop it into the top 4. Shock tower guard. Shock tower guard. Oh. 2:45 in. 5:15 to go. Battle shaping up for second and third. Haney and Layton. Layton trying to go to the inside. Just a bit inside. Haney holding it 2. Ryan Prince going to be leading us out. Haney in the 2, Layton in the 3. Gallegos. Good to see Mike Gallegos back out here. Taking a break from his world travels. Gracing us with the Greek goddess that he is. Watch it in center, guys. Watch center. Clear. Thank you, Phil. $3:45 in. Drivers, you are halfway home. 4 minutes in. Watch bottom of the hill. Watch bottom of the hill. Haney getting it wrong. Layton now going to be into the 2. Layton gets it wrong. Haney back up into the 2. Ryan Prince in another zip code. Feeling the rhythm, feeling the rhyme. Ryan Prince making it way around the track, man. Yeah. Yeah, sure, you betcha. See, that's how you're a race director. You go from Jamaican to Minnesotan. Yeah. Watch the bottom of the hill. Watch the bottom of the hill. Thank you, Coop. Drivers, you got 5 minutes in, 3 to go. Everybody's starting to pucker a little bit. Ryan Prince leading out. Kyle Haney in the 2. Layton in the 3. Again, thank you for everyone coming on out today. Again, I sincerely appreciate all of the volunteer marshals helping me out today. You guys made the race program go by very expediently, which means I could give you guys these wonderful extended mains. So appreciate it. That's why it's always imperative you stock guys have a fan inside your car, because you never know how creative I might get with our times. Ryan Prince leading out. Haney in the 2. Now Leighton into the 2. Haney dropping it to the 3. With 6 minutes in. 2 to go. 6 in, 2 to go. Starting to wind it down for the day again. Thank you so much. Don't forget, stuff the bus. Bring out those school supplies in droves on Wednesday. Get you some free race entries. We'll do it all over again on Saturday as well. Not certain who's on the mic on Wednesday. I'm not sure if it's Jake or Jimmy Leff. It will not be me. So you can thank your lucky stars. Oh, Haney and Prince going at it in the center section. That was kind of cool. With 6.5 in, 1:30 to go. 6.5 in, 1:30 to go. Outgoing marshals, do not worry about blowing off the track, because track is going to be closed. So thank you to everyone for coming on out. Pits will be closed at 7 o'clock. Pits will be closed at 7 o'clock. So we like you. We love you. You've spent enough time here today. That means pack your stuff and get out. No, I'm joking. 7 minutes in, 1 to go. 7 minutes in, 1 to go. It is Prince on top. Leighton in the 2, Haney in the 3, Gallegos in the 4. Finishing this one out. Hey, Dave, you're going to want to go the other way. John Young with the Marshall Award of the day. And Gallegos going to take an E with under 30 to go. Under 30 to go. We found the threshold on Mike's car. So, again, thank you for everyone coming out today. Appreciate everyone in attendance. Marshall, bottom of the hill. Thank you, Ryan. Less than 10 drivers, less than 10, less than 10. This will be everyone's final lap. That will be watching the back quad, watching the back quad, watching the back quad, watching the back quad. That is time. Finish the lap you are on. Jacob Leighton taking home the win. You are done. RP in the 2.
Little Rocket Man done.
Haney in the 3. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. And again, thank you so much for everyone coming out today. That does conclude our Saturday Silliness race program today. Thank you for everyone coming on out. Track is closed.